Hello, Pony, Dale over here. Warning: this video will contain pictures from Google that is not mine, so please give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And also warning, it's going to contain my personal opinion about what is going on in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And without further ado, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So today I wanted to talk about Sombras birthing crystal, because I know you guys have been thinking about my last theory I made yesterday about the stone being of the same crystal as the Crystal Empire or the Tree of Harmony or the heart, crystal heart. So everything that's out of crystal is having a connection to each other, and I still think that's true. Although I have been wondering a little bit about I think the red crystal is actually having some of the same crystal as the alicorn amulet. Now, I'm not saying the alicorn amulet is made out of Sombras birthing crystal, but it could make sense, right? But I'm saying more all of the crystals in the My Little Pony universe are connected and have some form of in really strong power. For example, the crystal heart, the box that Twilight finds, the elements of harmony. Or even though I know that there are more gems than crystals, but I still think there's some that is connected to crystals, gems, and stuff like that. But we will only take crystals today, because I have been looking a lot on the idea of Amora finding the Necronomicon book and making the Crystal Empire, as I said in the other theory, making the crystal ponies into crystal, and making the Tree of Harmony into crystal. I believe the Tree of Harmony was not crystal before, back in the day. So what happened was Celestia, Luna, and Amora went out and picked out the a basic tree, or how to say that, and Amora was tasked to make the Tree of Harmony, because Celestia and Luna didn't know that she was under the influence of the Necronomicon book, or something in those lines. I think that could be a really good background story. And if Amora has the mind erasing spell Sombra has, or the forgetfulness spell Sombra has, I do feel there's a possibility of her trying to erase all of the bad that she ever did. So for example, giving birth to Sombra's red crystal, or making the alicorn amulet out of the red crystal, or how to say that. And all of this actually came about because I was thinking about the episode where Cadence turns water into crystals, and we see all of these colorful crystals that she makes. And I was just wondering if Amora, if she had that from Amora, her original mother. If we imagine Amora was the queen of the Crystal Empire before Cadence and stuff like that. So that it would make sense she was the daughter of Amora without us even knowing this, because again she erased every memory that there was of her, and now she's dead because Sombra turned her into stone and shattered her. I still feel they just look too much alike, Cadence and Amora. And also Flurry Heart looks like her mom, but also her grandma a little bit. If Amora is their ancestor, or how to say that, Cadence's mom. But I was just thinking every time we see that the Necronomicon book has overtaken someone, or how to say that, and turned their eyes green, and then I was thinking about like when Celestia summons the black crystals to tell Twilight about, you know, the dangers that is with the black crystals. And like when Sombra comes to the Crystal Empire and he turns the beautiful crystal into black with his magic, or how to say that. I'll put pictures up here. But like his eyes are green, Celestia's eyes were green. Like I do believe like there is some connection to the dark magic, the evil magic that was made. Maybe all of it stems from Sombra's crystal, or maybe all of it stems from the Necronomicon book. Like, I could imagine like, again, Amora finding the Necronomicon book and then like turning everything into crystal, like Rarity turns everything into gold, crystal, and whatever in her episode. But like, I think like Amora wanted to, like, in her eyes, like, only crystal is like the best of the best, or how to say that. And I also think like that could maybe be one of the reasons why Sombra is so obsessed with the crystals and the crystal heart. And definitely because, like, as I said in the last theory, if like Amora was his real mom and like she made her heart into the crystal heart, I don't know how she was like able to live without her heart and like getting it to work like that. But I think like that was one of the things that actually were turning her, like, I will not say evil, but she like turned like distant to her son. She turned distant to her daughter. She didn't like took care of them as good as she did in the start, because like in the start she was a lonely mom, or how to say that, or one person, or like one pony mom, or how to say that, with Sombra and like Cadence. If they were a brother and sister, this would make even more sense, because like not only does they have in common that they can make crystal. Yes, I know like Sombra makes dark crystal and Cadence makes like a beautiful colorful crystals, but I don't think it's a coincidence like they both make crystal, and like the alicorn amulet is made out of crystal, and like Sombra's birthing stone is crystal, and like the Crystal Empire is made of crystal, and everything else that is made out of crystal. I just think it like makes so much sense. And the rainbow powers is just a underline of like everything that combines everything together, because like when Twilight goes through all of the stuff that Sombra have set up, and she's in front of the fear door, she also gets like green eyes, and like you feel sad for her, and she recognized like the spell that she have to use here to get through the door is love. And like that connection to like Amora and like Cadence, and of course now Twilight as well. And I also feel like Flurry Heart is like really really strong, and I think like the magic like actually makes sure that they are all connected, because like I think like the opposite of like love could actually be fear, or like being like rejected and stuff like that. Like fear is a really strong emotion to have, almost as strong as like love, but like I think like there's not long from like love to hate to fear to like every other like bad emotion that there is. So like I think all of this is connected, and all of the crystals are connected some way, shape, or form. Please let me know in the comments down below if you think like I'm way out there or what, but I actually feel like there's something connected with the evil magic here, and also like the crystals and the background story. And like I think like Celestia is either like hiding this, or she got her mind erased by Amora, so she actually doesn't know, because like Hope sent them out to like take care of King Sombra and stuff like that in the comics. But like I'm like wondering how they are going to make this in the show, if like Sombra is going to come back, and I would really like to have that. It could actually be a really good episode if we saw like the background story was like Amora was Cadence and Sombra's mom, and like Cadence and Sombra didn't know about this, and of course at this point like Sombra is not living anymore, so like it's safe to talk about it. But when Queen Chrysalis reiterates him and stuff like that, I think like he will figure it out, and being like then he also makes a statement like then he is the true king of the Crystal Empire, right? Because like he was the firstborn son, or how to say that, or maybe Cadence was the firstborn. Let me know in the comments down below. As I said, do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and loved ones, and that's actually all. Yeah, okay, bye.